How's it going, YouTube? Mr. Z here, bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against IGN Kirby. So today, I thought I would try out some of my new pokes. I start off by sending out my Skarmory, and he sends out his Dragonite. Immediately, I get the Quick Claw and get off these Stealth Rocks. And Dragonite goes in for the Dragon Dance to set up and raise some of that attack and speed. And I get off yet another Quick Claw and send out these spikes. Quick Claw tends to work in my favor every now and then, but sometimes I don't really understand what happens with it. Anyways, he goes for a Dragon Dance. Gets another stat boost up, and at this point he's not looking good. He's looking like a big threat, so he gets up another Dragon Dance, greedy, and I go for a Whirlwind, get that out of here. Don't want to deal with the ×3 Dragonite, so he goes out into his Medicham and proceeds to Mega Evolve after taking some of that hazard damage. And yep, out comes the Mega Medicham, and he proceeds to use Psycho Cut, which caught me off guard. I don't think I've ever seen anybody run Psycho Cut on their Medicham, at least never against me. And I go for a Brave Bird. That's enough to take out the Medicham. I'm going to take some damage from that, of course, and he sends out his Excadrill. Immediately, I'm expecting to lose my entry hazards no matter what, so I switch out into my Rotom Heat, and I wasn't expecting this Rock Slide. I guess he predicted I was going to switch in, because Rock Slide really shouldn't have done that much to Skarmory. So, yep, my Rotom Heat faints. I was hoping to get to try it out, but oh well. And he's Life Orb, so he's going to take some damage. And then I switch out into my Greninja. And immediately I go for a Hydro Pump. And he switches out, anticipating the Hydro Pump, and goes into his Metagross. So this Metagross is going to take the entry hazards as damage. And then he's going to get Hydro Pumped in the face. Don't think I've ever missed with Hydro Pump yet. I know its accuracy isn't the greatest. Most people run Surf or Scald. But anyway, so I'm going to take this Bullet Punch, and he's going to get hit right back with my Dark Pulse, leaving him with almost no life at all. I'm guessing like 3 or 5 HP. And then I'm going to take another Bullet Punch, leaving me with about 1/3 of my life left, and I'm going to U-turn, get that Metagross out of here, and switch out into my Cyanide the Weezing. Now, I absolutely love Weezing. I think he has a very great move set. He has a lot of options, and his defenses are pretty good. So he sends out his Excadrill again, and I immediately realize, after I've already selected an attack, oh crap, doesn't this guy have Mold Breaker? So an Earthquake would hurt. But he goes for the Rapid Spin, which doesn't do much damage at all, but gets rid of my hazards. And he takes that Life Orb damage. I hit him with a Flamethrower, and that is enough to take out the Excadrill. And I'm going to get some of that Black Sludge recovery going on. Almost full health again. And he switches out into his Talonflame. I'm immediately expecting, like, Brave Bird or Flare Blitz all day long, take damage. And I managed to tank that hit just barely. Hit it with a Sludge Bomb, and that Talonflame is out. Get some of that Black Sludge. Yep, absolutely love Weezing. He's a great choice for a Pokemon for any team, basically. So it goes out into Dragonite. I take this Dragon Claw not very well. My Weezing gets knocked out of there. And then I switch back into my Skarmory, and we start this game all over again. Goes for another Dragon Dance. I go for a Stealth Rocks right here. And then here is one of the points where I don't understand how Quick Claw works, because I get Quick Claw off and I should go first, and some reason he goes first with a Dragon Claw. I would understand if it was like extreme speed, but for whatever reason I didn't get to go first that time. So I Whirlwind, get that Dragonite out of there once again, getting rid of his stats, and then forces him to switch into Azumarill. Azumarill hits me with Super Power, which will not do much against a flying type, even though I am a steel type as well. Its defenses are lowered, and I Whirlwind again, trying to just basically get off as much hazard damage as possible. So this Dragonite's going to take Stealth Rocks. And then I go for Brave Bird this time, taking the extreme speed with 1 HP left. Absolutely love Skarmory. He put in a lot of work this battle. And that would be the end of my Skarmory after this Brave Bird. And then I switch into my Dig'em the Greninja, who at this point I'm expecting to not really take a hit because he's practically on his last leg. And then sure enough, Extreme Speed takes out my Greninja, and I switch into my Venusaur. Going to Mega Evolve, and he's gonna run Dragon Claw again. Does a little bit more damage than I was expecting, but we still take it pretty well. I hit him with this Sludge Bomb, and that's enough to take out the Dragonite. And that leaves him with his last poke, Azumarill, which really shouldn't be able to do much to this Venusaur. Unless he had like Hidden Power Psychic. I don't even know if that's a thing people use, but this Super Power doesn't do much damage. And Azumarill's attack and defense are going to fall. And I'm going to Giga Drain, and that'll be the end of that. So, thank you for watching this video. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting up more videos in time. Thank you.